Morning everybody and welcome to my studio. I'm Simon Leach. It's the 14th of November and it's Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, yeah. Anyway, we're about to lift the lid off this kiln, which is still a bit hot, but we want to know what's happened inside the kiln because we fired it with no cone, which I occasionally do forget to put a cone in, so we have to just judge it by eye. And the other thing is also that we have some test clay in here, which we dug from the just about a couple of meters out to sea. Where we live here, we're about half an hour from the coast, just over a range of hills, and then it drops down quite sharply down onto the coast, and that's where we have our local beach. Anyway, just at the end of this last summer, I was down there swimming, and I was standing there, and I suddenly thought, crumbs, what's this? Something slippery between my toes, you know? And I thought, I'm sure this is clay. And I went down, and sure enough, I brought up handfuls of this grey clay, quite pure, although obviously kind of contaminated with seashells and stones and things like that. But anyway, we brought about, I don't know, about 10 kilos of this stuff back up here to the studio. We thoroughly dried it out, and then we added it to water when it was dry, and then sieved it. And sure enough, we had quite a plastic clay that we could then throw on the wheel. And anyway, there is a piece in here which is a test result. Now, I fired it up to 1300 degrees, so I don't know what's going to be the result, whether it's going to completely have melted away into a pool of molten clay and just going to be like a pool there on the floor of the shelf, or whether it's going to be withstood the temperature and prove to be actually a stoneware clay. Well, without further ado, let's go to the kiln. Right. Just dip this camera down here. That's the lid of the kiln. Now, another complication is the lid of this kiln is about to collapse. So it might, in fact, collapse in the process of me lifting it. I hope not, but anyway. Here goes. Ow! Gloves, gloves. Over there's a glove. Right, gloves. A little hotter than I was thinking it was. Whoa. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'm just going to move the camera a little bit closer so we can see what's gone on there, and I'll just point out to you, you can't actually see that clearly, but there where I'm pointing, as you can see, there's a goblet here. There was a pot there. It's completely melted away into nothingness. That's about the only way I can describe it. Fortunately, I put the pot onto a tile. Whoops, camera's falling. Onto a tile, and it. We're going to have to do quite a bit of scraping there to clean off that shelf, unfortunately. Right. Well, it's really too hot to touch in there, but you can see there's a couple of teapots here, one there, one over there. There's like a tea caddy thing here, ginger jar, and a few goblets. It's just the top shelf. All right. Well, we'll have a look at some of those pieces later on and do a resume of them. Okay, folks. We'll see you later. Bye now.